auction room here this afternoon. Thank you. My name's Grant Child. It's an absolute privilege to be your auctioneer here today. I might be a little bit buckled and deep, but I'm not broken, folks. I can still operate. I'm here to help people here today to move to the next chapter of your lives, whether you're buying or selling. Of course, we wish you the best in your endeavours. But I've got a great team that work with me as well. I've got Robin looking after all the technology here. She'll make the bids come up on your screen, so no confusion as to the level of the bidding along the way, but I'm usually pretty clear on what's coming out of my mouth and where the bids are, and I'm very clear on indicating who's holding them. So total transparency with the auctions, folks. Obviously, if we don't reach the owner's reserve price, I can't sell it to you at that level, so I'll simply pause the auction, and one of the team, either Craig, Jill, or the other Craig or Karen, are well experienced. You can tell that by the colour of the hair as well, particularly for the guys. So they've got a ton of experience, folks. If I pause the auction, we're going to give you that opportunity to keep talking with our sellers here today to see if we can't help you complete the transaction here today and reach a conclusion. If you reach agreement, folks, it will come back to me. I'll make any necessary amendments, and of course the property will be put to the auction room floor and sold to the highest bidders. But one thing that you do need to know, folks, if you're not already aware of it, is our market is running absolutely rampant with what we call conditional buyers. Now, conditional buyers are the buyers that are not quite in that luxury position and elite position as you are here today, and being able to bid in cash on the auction room floor. And I know there's a number of the properties. I will disclose to you which ones as we work our way through the catalogue, but there's a number of properties that have got good, strong conditional interest buyers hoping that they don't sell. In fact, we've got a couple of properties who've got offers all ready to go to present to our vendors straight afterwards should you not purchase that particular property. So just total transparency there in the process, folks. Obviously, the buyers and sellers guide, that's been widely circulated by the salespeople there. You've seen it at all the open homes. Been around a long time. They are available in the stand outside of the auction room. But let's cut to the chase and go to, of course, the most important document today, and that is, of course, the conduct of the auction terms and conditions of sale. You see a sample up there on the screen. It's been widely circulated in draft form. Finalised copies of those contracts also available in the stand outside of the auction room as well. So if there's been any amendments or additions, deletions along the way, then I'll disclose those to you as we get to each individual offering. But I know our salespeople, they do an outstanding job out there and keeping everybody fully informed as much as we possibly can. So I'm not going to go through that entire contract, folks, by way of any bidding today. I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, and ultimately accept that contract. And I remind you that in terms of the record of title, you do bid on the basis you intend to accept that record of title without any rights of requisition. Now on the front page, you'll see it all superimposed on the screen there in blue. That's what we call the conduct of auction. You've obviously had all the opportunity to read that. I'm not going to go through that. Obviously, I've mentioned that the owners have got reserve prices. No surprises there. Just a couple of points of clarification, folks. Immediately on the completion of the auction, your only obligations today are, of course, to pay your deposit equaling 10% of the purchase price, unless, of course, you've made alternative prior arrangements with our sellers. Your second task is obviously to give us your autograph, and that is, of course, to sign the contract. One other thing I just want to point out, folks, and that is if I've only got one person that's bidding on a property and I'm too far away from the owner's reserve price, I'll assist you in getting you to that negotiating platform, and I'll do that by what we call vendor bids. I'm the only one that's got the exclusive right to convey vendor bids in the auction room here today, folks. I will disclose any vendor bids to you very clearly. I will only use vendor bids if I've only got one person participating in the auction, and it will, of course, be well south of the seller's reserve price. So simply see it as a technique to work with you to get you onto that negotiating platform where the vendors are happy to continue discussions with you at that level. If I'm holding a vendor bid, then essentially the vendors are saying thanks but no thanks. If you want to buy it, you will need to be above that level. So pretty straightforward transparency here today, folks, at the EVES auctions. Any questions at this juncture? And of course, welcoming everybody watching via the live stream as well. No questions? Excellent. Right, we'll move straight on to our first offering today, number 17 Pacific View Road. You will have all met Joseph Goddard at the open homes and in private hearings there. This property here, it offers you an absolutely amazing multiple outdoor entertaining area. So if you really enjoy the outdoors, then this property is definitely one for you. It's formally described as a freehold estate, 431 square metres of land, more or less is what's on offer, all described in record of title 289027. 10 working days from today's date, Joseph, still our settlement date. Any fair bit of flexibility around that, this will be an alternative date. Any other changes to the channels list? No changes there. So you'll recall when you viewed the property, folks, the stylish interiors with the open plan living areas offering options for relaxation or entertaining with the outdoors as well. Beautiful connections throughout the home indeed. You've got that chef's kitchen with the central island bench and the breakfast bar. Again, great for entertaining and even just having the family gatherings around the kitchen there as well. You've got fantastic natural light through the home. It's got easy flow to the outdoors, as mentioned. It's unique. It's been stylishly renovated to the highest of standards, this property here at 70 Pacific View Road. Ownership in this location, folks, it's not measured in years, it's measured in generations. So your opportunity is here today. We did have a buyer that was ready to go, but just experienced a little bit of a hiccup. Joseph, I also understand you've got a buyer that's been back 3 times so far, still getting their ducks in line to purchase the property. So in your hands, buyers. I'm not going to suggest any figures for this one. Entirely open to you. Your opportunity is right here, right now, if you're in that position of cash, to get in ahead of those buyers that Joseph's working with. First call now for an opening bid. Second time. Third, final opportunity for cash interest. I formally close the auction, Joseph, and hand it back to you. I'm sure those buyers are going to be delighted to hear from you when you tell them that the property is still available. Alright, we'll head straight on to the second property for the afternoon, folks. Number 6 Madison Place. Teresa Lee from our Cameron Road office has been marketing this property here. Certainly a very well presented home, complemented by the double garage and workshop for the weekend tinkerers, and of course plenty of room there for you to park the boat and the camper if you like doing lots of travel as well. So Nomads, well, this is certainly the place for you because it's a nice low maintenance property and not a lot of work to come back to after you've been away for a few weeks. It is a freehold estate, 740 square metres of land, more or less, is your land holding. Record of title SA 63A, folio 814, confirms all those legal aspects. Now there's been a couple of channel changes. The garage door remotes, there's now 2 instead of 4, and the TV in the master bedroom has been added to the channels, Teresa, but it is as is. There's no warranties that come with it, but it does stay. So that's got to be worth an extra bid in itself. 60 days from today's date, Teresa, is still the settlement date, but flexibility around that as well. Any other additions, deletions to the channels list? No, all is circulated. So fabulous flow to the 2 outdoor living spaces on this one here, providing you that opportunity to either escape from or follow the sun throughout your daily outdoor living. Perfectly orientated to capture those wonderful views of the mount, the estuary, and of course the Kaimais, maximising those views, particularly during the hours of daylight when the sun is shining. It just simply pours in over number 6 Madison Place. The epitome of home sweet home. It's been cherished and created a host of beautiful memories for our current sellers there, but it is there already and waiting to captivate and nurture the new family. So in your hands for this one, buyers, we would like to say go for number 6 Madison Place. Here to work with the cash interest only. So what, folks, you can keep breathing. It has to be a genuine intent if you want to submit an option, bid at an option. Can't take just a scratch of the nose or a wink. If you wink at me, I'll know you're not coming on to me. You wouldn't want any of that option here with a broken foot anyway. 6 Madison Place, folks. Who says go? First call. Second, last chance for cash interest. Obviously none here today, Teresa. I'm going to close the auction, but we've got a price for this property. I mean, how much do we need to buy this wonderful opportunity out here? It is just an outstanding home. How much do we need?
Yep, we're looking at 1.55, so 1.155.
$1,155,000 is all you need to buy that property there at 6 Madison Place. Teresa works out of our Cameron Road office, folks. If you know of anybody looking for a beautifully presented home, plenty of space, great for the weekend tinkerers, give Cameron Road office a call, ask to speak to Teresa Lee, and she will help you from there. Moving on through our catalogue, folks, certainly a property that's been long awaited to come to the real estate market, number 10 Shore Place. Danielle Hayes from our Mount office and Sarah Garnett from our Bethlehem office been jointly marketing this property that is absolutely impressively scaled with phenomenal views. In fact, we had a conversation, Danielle, I mean, we've been in this industry for a long, long time. We've been in and out of a lot of properties, as have you, Sarah. You were saying earlier this morning, Danielle, you've never been in a property that offers you the views that this one offers you. And you've sold a lot of beachfront property as well, but this is something very, very unique and very special indeed, folks. Origins of 1981, and it offers you a massive, approximately 305 square metres of single-level residence in an outstanding location. It is a freehold estate offering you 905 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title SA 27A folio 650. We do have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one, folks. Sarah Garnett has a buyer on the phone, all the documentation been authorised. There is a late clause inserted into the contract, nothing untoward though. It is just relating to the executor's liability in terms of the property, very standard in these situations, and you will have been advised about that. 20 working days, Danielle, is still our settlement date, with a flexibility around that. And channels list, a very comprehensive channels list indeed. Any additions, deletions, no changes there. So all the boxes ticked there. So you've got the Japanese-inspired architecture that defines the essence of this homestead here at number 10 Shore Place. Certainly spearheaded by the heart-stopping cinematic vista to Oro Grove, Matakana Island, Mao, Pilot Bay, you name it, you can visualise it from your front doors here. You've got that wonderful welcoming reception and ample accommodation. They're all included in this secluded position here, nicely tucked away behind the electric gate hub, so giving you some ultimate security whilst you're at home as well. The true story about just how special this property really is, how tightly held real estate is in this particular location. So without further ado, guys, you've all had the opportunity to view it, you've all had the opportunity to feel it, you've all had the opportunity to do your homework. Now is the opportunity for you to buy it. Where would you like to start me away? For an opening bid now, number 10 Shore Place. Time of reckoning has arrived. Would you like to start me away?
2.7.
2.7. Underway with phone bidder now, $2,700,000. Happy to take a $25,000 rise from there at $2,700,000. So we have a 25 on top now. Here's your opportunity now. Is that a bid over there, ma'am? Raising your hand in the auction room. Be very careful doing that if the now selling sign's flashing. At $2,700,000 with our telephone bidder over here on the left-hand side at $2,700,000. At $2,700,000, what about a 20? I'll even take a 10 if it's going to assist you then, folks. First call now at $2.7 million. Just the 10 is it there, ma'am? At $2,710,000 at the back of the room there now. Welcome aboard. At $2,710,000, fighting fire with fire. Happy for you to step it up if you like. At $2,710,000, fairly bid on the back wall now. Are we in or out? 720, can we say?
30.
30, even better now, $2,730,000. Another 10 is it, ma'am? We're fighting fire with fire, matching it with a 20. 10. $2,740,000 on the back wall now. At $2,740,000. Another 20 is it there, Sarah? Here's their opportunity now at $2,740,000. Rolling along now, 10 Shore Place. Property defined here. Another 20 at $2,760,000. Fighting fire with fire, or just another 10 is it there, to 80. $2,780,000, fighting fire with fire on the back wall now at $2,780,000. 2.8 is the strategic move indeed at $2,800,000. $2,820,000, welcome back again there, making it 40, will we? At $2,820,000, new owner on the back wall there, make no mistake folks, we're here to sell, outright sale here today. At the moment the new owner snatches the keys at $2,820,000 on the back wall. 40 we go, straight back at 60 is it there, ma'am? At 60 straight away. Media retort at $2,860,000 on the back wall there against our phone bidder here. At 2.9 would be the strategic move, but I'm happy to take another 20 if you wish. At 2.860 triple O on the back wall. First call now because I'm about to sell the property. Are we in or out? Second call now at $2,860,000. Have we got their absolute best? 280, 2.9. Media retort at 2.9. Good strategic bidding there, man. Keep it rolling. At $2.9 million for outright sale at number 10, Shaw Place in Matua. Think about the views. Think about the size of the home. Think about the frequency that these properties come to the market, which is very rare. I sell away now at 2.9. For the one of a better bid at 2.9 it goes. First call now, the hammer's up. Are we in or outs? Have we got their absolute best on the phone there? Your chances are running low now. Second call for any advance on $2,900,000 even. I sell away at the back of the room here now for the third and final opportunity. Have we got their absolute best there, Sarah? You need to be quick. The hammer's up. Don't let it come down and crush your Shaw Place dreams. Quickly now. I need a decision. Are they in or are they out? Quickly, Sarah. I'm about to sell it. Once, twice, last chance, it goes, sold, take it moving on, folks, 31B Links Avenue is slightly downgrading a little bit, but Charlotte from where we've been. Oh, such horror from busy as Charlotte. Charlotte Gardner working out of our Packmar office, doing an outstanding job. Now, we've had the previous one, folks, at approximately 305 square metres. So, if enormous homes and abundance of bedrooms doesn't tickle your fancy, if apartment living doesn't float your boat, then listen up, because this one here is just an absolute cracker for you at 31B Links Avenue. It is a freehold estate, 312 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title estate, foot 64C, folio 67. There's a clause in the contract just from the vendor solicitor authorising early release of the deposit. 95 days from today's date to the settlement date there, Charlotte. Any other changes to the chattel list at all? A bit of flexibility around that settlement date as well.
It is tenanted, but the property is tenanted.
Yeah, so we just need a little bit of time, but there's a great opportunity for investors. You get an immediate return on your investment as well. Absolutely cute as a button property. It's brimming with on-trend cottage core appeal. Those aren't my words; those are Charlotte's in your marketing, and absolutely outstanding indeed. This little one better, folks, its future is only limited by your imagination. So what you can do with this, well, the scope is just absolutely endless. It's aptly sized, fully functional inside, it's loaded with character, it's loaded with DIY potential as well. There's an air of romance to this pleasing property here, and it is just, it might just be the fulfiller of somebody's dreams. In fact, it might, one day it is going to be the fulfiller of somebody's dreams, and your opportunity, if this is the one you're here for, I'd be happy to take a start anywhere in the fives. Had a long time since I've called for a start in an auction in the fives in this location, I can assure you of that. Somebody start their way anywhere in the fives. If you're in the position of cash, that's what we're here to help you with today. First call now. Second, last chance for a start anywhere in the fives, entirely up to you. Okay, I'm only here to work with cash interest. Charlotte, obviously none here today. I'm going to close the auction and hand it back to you. Look, folks, if you've got a small budget that you're working to, talk to Charlotte. She works out of our Pathmore office. She'll be able to help you with that one. You don't need a whole pile of money to buy that one in this location. Right, moving on, folks, through our catalogue today. 104 Oriental Parade is the next one. Daniel Dickinson. From our Mount office, been presenting this property. It's certainly aesthetically pleasing. It's immaculately presented. It's got all the shining appliances. This home has the finishing of this home is very exact. So in terms of its standards, freehold estate it is. 540 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. All described in record of title 139426. Now, a few amendments to the chattel system. The irrigation, the rainbird irrigation system is as is. The large pots in the outdoor garden, the tree bird mural, they do not stay. They're all excluded. So vendors are taking those with them. Right, there was some documentation circulated stating that the settlement date was 20 working days from today's date. That has been amended to the 30th of June, so plenty of time for a few extra lotto tickets between now and then if you buy today. Any other changes, Daniel? All the boxes ticked there, well done. The large open plan living that's flanked by the large decking on both sides as well. Well, that's a real ideal entertaining hub for all seasons as well, if you really enjoy the outdoors. Having a look on the inside, you've got a floor plan that delivers both private and sociable spaces with room for everybody to enjoy in this home. You've got the formal lounge to relax and engross yourself in a novel or indulge in the latest blockbuster movie, or perhaps watching the Chiefs in their quest for the big title. Positioned just minutes from Tiara or Wairaki Path and cycleways, so if you're into your bit of exercise, you don't have to go far to enjoy all those facilities. You've got the Papamara Plaza, Fashion Island, and you've got the beach, all nice and handy to this location that is envied by plenty of people indeed. So, in your hands, buyers. I know we had somebody expressing some interest, but they put a contract on another property last night. So, well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But what that does is opens up the wide opportunity for somebody else to be able to secure this wonderful property in the fabulous, popular Oriental Parade. Looking for an opening bid anywhere you like, folks. I don't mind, as long as it's well over $1 million. Happy to work with you. First call, second. Last chance, settle outs. Okay, no cash in the room here today, Daniel. I'll close the auction for you, and I know you're going to have a lot of activity post auction on that property. It is a great property indeed. All right, next one up for the afternoon, folks. 63A President Ashley McGregor from our Waikato office has been presenting this property to the market. If you're looking for something private, if you're looking for something sunny, and you're looking for something in a desirable location, then have a good look at what's on the screen here today, because your opportunity to buy it is right before your very eyes. When we look at the legal aspects of it, record of title SA 26C folio 264 confirms the property as a cross-lease freehold. Now, the dishwasher is excluded from the sale, it doesn't stay. Vendors taking that with them. 30 working days from today's date, Ashland. Bit of flexibility around that. If you need an alternative date, talk to Ashland. She'll have a conversation with the vendor and see if we can help you with that. Any other changes to the channels list at all as circulated? So have a look at this, folks. Look at this wonderful large decking that you see overlooking the lawns and the gardens there. You've got multiple outdoor spaces to enjoy the wonderful sunshine in this property. You've got absolutely outstanding flow from the indoors out to the outdoors as well. On the inside, you'll remember those beautiful raked ceilings there with the exposed rafters, just bringing a bit of character and that sense of space throughout the home as well. You've got the modern kitchen, the granite bench tops, induction cooking, so what more could you ask for a functional kitchen there? The skylights, well, they provide plenty of light, natural light right through the home as well. Of course, it really is all about location here, folks. It's nice and close to the walkways. Ferguson Park is not too far away, and when you're down in Ferguson Park, you're all but on the water's edge of our beautiful harbour indeed. So, in your hands, buyers, 63A Eaton Crescent. Who says go on this one? And what might you like to start your way at?
705,000.
What is it?
$705,000.
$705,000. Appreciate you starting there, sir, and happy to work alongside you. But we'll go $20,000 rises from here at that sort of level at $705,000. Who rounds me up to 7.25? Let's go there quickly now. First call, 7.25. Thank you, sir. Working alongside you there at $725,000 it is now. At $725,000, a good strategic move with there. Would you picks go straight to 7.5? Would you like to strengthen your position there, sir? At $750 we go now. At $750,000 for our single bidder here in the front here. Good strategy, sir, in terms of bidding at the auction now. At $750,000, no prizes for second. First call now, second time, are we in or out? Would you like to strengthen it again there, sir, and go $775? 775 as well. At 775 he says yes. So obviously popular property here in a great location. At $775,000, showing strength over here in your bidding there, sir, at 775. 7 3/4 it is now for first call now for your slice of paradise here in Matua, particularly Eaton Crescent. Second time, third, 800 sir, rounding me to 8. Okay, rounding me to $800,000 now. And $800,000, I'll tell you what, sir, I'm going to call it 3 more times. If I don't get any further bids, we'll pause. We'll give you the opportunity to keep discussing with our sellers. $800,000 it is now, with our lead bidder over here. Once, twice, third, last chance for you to join us. In or outs. Okay, high bid in the centre there at $800,000. Can you see if you can assist the gentleman, please? Alright, moving straight along while those negotiations take place, folks. 1079C Orphy Road. We've got this dynamic duo over here on my right hand side, Jan Booth and Julie Parkinson, working on both sides of the bridge there. So all bases covered, but there's certainly a lot of bases to be covered in this property here at 1079C Orphy Road. Surround yourself with this property, folks, an absolute lifestyle luxury on the beautifully landscaped grounds with the fruit and the nut trees, the berries, the vegetables galore. It is just a simply outstanding lifestyle. It is a freehold estate, 4,240 square metres of land, more or less, is what you buy here today. All described in record of title 649465. Now the garden ornaments, furniture, sculptures, and 2 9kg gas bottles are excluded from the sale. They don't say, I'm not sure why you need them. What are the gas bottles for? This thing is just absolutely loaded with solar panels. Why do you need gas?
This is outdoor fire.
An outdoor fire? Is that running on gas? Oh, there's not a solar panel for the outdoor fire. Wow, amazing. Think about what's on offer with this property, folks. You are really in for an absolute lifestyle overhaul. You can entertain an absolute style around the inbuilt pizza oven, the barbecue, and the gas outdoor fire tonight. Keep you nice and snug during the winter time outside. That's where you're going to spend most of your time, folks. Forget about the home, it's just a simply outstanding outdoor living area. However, on the interior, it's clean, it's sharp, it's got the neutral palette, providing a very restful, soothing ambience right throughout the home. As I said, you are in for an absolute lifestyle overhaul here. You've got the high stud, the wide hallways, you've got enough bedrooms for all the family to spread out as well. I mentioned solar panels. 14 solar panels to heat the home, and another dozen to heat the 8-metre pool. Why would you want to be anywhere else than this particular property at 1079C Orphy Road? As I said, folks, lifestyle overhaul is what's on offer here. Who says go now for this property? It's certainly worthy in excess of $2 million. So if you have to take a start, anything on the northern side of $2 million to work with you here today if you're in this position of cash. First call now for a start. Tell you what, somebody can say $2 million, and at least you can go to the pub tonight and say you bid $2 million in an EVES auction today. Second call, third, last chance to cash interest. Obviously, got a little bit more work to do, Bills. I'll close the auction and hand that to you, because I don't think it's going to take too long. That is just a simply outstanding home in an outstanding location. Good luck with phase 3. It won't take you long indeed.
Thanks, Grant.
Right, pressing on through our catalogue here, 32 Tahi Cove is the next one on offer. This coveted property fringing on the waterways of the Tauranga Waikato Reserve there. Just boasts absolute pure elegance. Danielle Hayes, our marketing consultant, this must have been an outstanding property to spend your Sunday afternoons doing your open house. I bet you were sitting around that table out there just enjoying the sun. No, you're fruit. Nobody's busier in this real estate industry than Danielle Hayes from our Mount Office, I can assure you of that. The legal aspects of this property, a freehold estate, record of title at 519866, confirms that you secure 670 square metres of land, more or less. Now, there's the shelf and coat hooks in the laundry, the satellite dish, and the decorative coat hook in the garage have been added to the channels, so they stay as well. However, there is a clause in the contract, folks, just stating that the vendors are a related party to a licensed salesperson under the Real Estate Agents Act. So just full disclosure there. 15 working days is still our settlement date, Dan?
That's correct.
bit of flexibility around that. Well, it's an indication of the quality that you're about to endure when you take possession of 32 Te Tahi Ko. A sublime provincial-style kitchen. You've got that colossal scullery as well. It overlooks the generous open-plan living and dining area as well. You've got the 2 modest bathrooms that service the 4 bedrooms. So there's copious quantities of storage in every turn throughout the home. It's merely minutes from the beach. It's a lifestyle location here, designed for total relaxation and enjoyment of life in 32 Te Tahi Ko. Now, before I put it to your consideration for you cash buyers, you need to know if you don't buy here today, Danielle has got a conditional offer ready to present to the vendors the moment I say the auction is closed. So, in your hands, buyers, we would like to start us away now, 32 Te Tahi Ko. If you're in that position of cash, you need to disclose it right now. Otherwise, you are going to be in one of those ugly multiple offers. You don't want to go there. It's worse than a blind auction. Well, it doesn't get any worse than that because it is a blind auction. You don't know what the competition is doing. In your hands, buyers, who says go? Once, twice, thrice, in or out. Closed. Buyers are going to be happy to hear from you, Danny, when you let them know you've presented your offer. Good luck with that. Negotiations are still going on Eaton Crescent at the moment, so we'll press on, folks. 39 Golf Road is the next one. Dirk Ur has been marketing this property. Unfortunately, Dirk is away at a bereavement, so standing in is Sam from our Mount office. Doing a great job there as well there, Sam. So 39 Golf Road, folks, it's on flat, elevated land there. It's the elevation of this property, I think, that makes it so special, isn't it, George? Because Golf Road is pretty flat. But this particular property has got the elevation. Schools for all ages, and all within a lazy stroll of the front doors. That Amanu Surf Club that is Patrol Beach in the summertime as well. So all just a lazy stroll from your front door. It is a freehold estate, 822 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. The best class of ownership you can buy in New Zealand, all confirmed in record of title, say 24A folio 1241. Now, there's a clause in the contract stating that the vendor's surname on the title isn't quite correct. I think that's through a marriage, isn't it, or something like that. It hasn't quite been changed, but it will be all sorted out prior to you taking possession of the property. Have a look at this that's coming up here on the screen here, folks. You've got that wonderful private and sunny courtyard as well there. You've got the swimming pool. That's a focal point that can be accessed from multiple areas of the home there as well. In fact, it's just kind of clipped it a little bit on the right-hand side here. The home itself, a stylish interior, offers spaces for everyone in the family. This really is a property that's got so much going for it and is so rare in coming to the market, particularly in the location. Set back off the road, so making the most of the colossal site, the family home is ready for the next owner to make their own memories here at number 39 Golf Road. You happy to take a $2 million start for this one? Start us away at $2 million. Good property here, all on offer, 39 Golf Road. Looking for an opening bid at $2 million. Here to work with the cash interest only. First call now for you to join us. Second call for your quest of ownership here at Golf Road. Third, last chance. Maybe answer that phone, might be a bidder. Sorry. As an auctioneer, we hope it's a bidder. Right, no cash today, Sam, so I'm going to close the auction and hand it back to you. I know you and Duke have been working with some buyers on this property, so good luck with that. I'm sure you'll have it under contract probably very, very soon indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Right, next one up, folks. Crystal Harvey's been marketing this property here, 1-06424 Monganui Road. You'll probably recall this particular complex, formerly the Quest, some time ago. But it really is all about the advantage of a secure apartment complex here, and this one here has got some added bonuses. The first one is that you've got 2 underground car parks. So, most of the situations, in these situations, Crystal, it's normally just the one car car park. This one here, you've got the 2. So there is an absolute outstanding bonus for this particular apartment here in Monganui Road. When we look at the legal aspects, obviously it's a stratum and freehold. 295616 is the record of title number that describes the legal aspects of the property. And of course, being a stratum and freehold, you bid on the basis we've provided you with the pre-contract disclosure statement in accordance with section 146 of the Unit Titles Act 2010. 15th of July, Bristol is still our settlement date, obviously 2022. So plenty of time for your extra lotto tickets between now and then, because apartments like this in this complex don't come up very often indeed. Have a look at what's coming up on the screen here, folks. You've got that absolutely outstanding outdoor entertaining area here that complements the 3 bedrooms. 2 car parks, 3 bedrooms. Very rare find in terms of apartments in downtown the Mount here. Very rare indeed. But you've got it all here in this particular one, folks. You've got the swimming pool, you've got the fitness facilities to just absolutely enjoy daylight till dark as well. Living here is clearly in a league of its own in this complex here, folks, and it really is all about location as well. No issues if you have a few too many at the cricket at Blake Park, because home is almost on your doorstep. No issues in just an easy evening stroll into downtown the Mount there. No issues in an easy stroll to Pilot Bay or across in the opposite direction, and the golden sands of our wonderful East Coast just squishing between your toes while you enter into the surf. In fact, it's that handy, folks, when you get home to 424 Monganui Road, apartment 1/06, you'll still be dripping wet when you put the keys in the door. That's the proximity of the location here. So in your hands, guys, we would like to say go for this one. I know I probably made it sound like quite an expensive situation or proposition, but I can tell you now, our vendor is very keen to work with cash interest here today. Looking for an opening bid, folks. First call now for a start. Second, last chance for cash interest only. Right, I'm going to close the auction, Crystal, and you better make sure that your fuel tank on your car is full, because when this price gets out there in the marketplace, you're going to be busy. How much do we need to buy this apartment?
We'll price it now at $995.
$995,000, folks. That is absolutely outstanding buying. Remember, in this particular one, you haven't got 1 or 2, you've got 3 bedrooms, and you've also got the 2 underground car parks as well. So $995,000, that's all you need. Get in quick, because it's not going to last, I can assure you of that. Alright, moving on, folks. We're starting to run out of properties for you, so here's an absolute cracker for you here at number 8A Longwood Lane. We've got David Bloomhart and Barbara Sternberg from our Bethlehem office been presenting this property here for you, folks. It's freshly refurbished in a tasteful and neutral palette there, so it's super spacious, and it offers wonderful overflow accommodation or separate area for the kids to hang out as well. So certainly a well designed and well laid out home here at 8A Longwood Lane. When we look at the legal aspects of it, SA 53A folio 367 confirms it's a freehold estate. Just 345 square metres of land is all you need to look after. So you're not burdened with gardens and lawns all weekend. You can relax and enjoy life to the maximum here. Just 20 working days from today's date is our settlement date, with flexibility around that as well. Any changes to the chattels list, would have thought so, not the way you guys dot your I's and cross your T's. The location, folks, look at it, it's just tucked away in a very popular little cul-de-sac here, and it is only minutes to the Cherrywood shops from home there. As I mentioned, those compact grounds, they're securely fenced. You've got space for the family pet to stalk butterflies or snooze in a sunny spot as well, because the home is well orientated for the sunshine. Those just starting out on your real estate journey here is a chance for you to secure a beautiful home that certainly won't make inordinate demands on your cash flow as well. It's had fresh paint, new carpets, drapes, appliances, it's got LED lights. What more could you ask for? A very economical home indeed, and the option to just stroll down the hill to your new local, be it the cafe or the pub rather. If you stay too long at the pub, then pop down the same location the next next day, just across the road is the church to repent. Of course, you've got the Cherrywood Village that's right there, offering you everything you need as well, and for you to mix and mingle with the neighbours. As you walk down the hill, just as you get towards the bottom there, before you cross over the front of Western Road, just wave out. I'll wave back at you. One day I might even invite you in for a beer. It is a fantastic location, folks. 8 Longwood Lane. Who says go for this one? Where would you like to start the bidding away? Obviously, a very compelling description I'll put on the property then. Maybe I shouldn't have said that I'm living in the lake. I don't want to live anywhere near the auctioneer. Right, I'd say 850 would be a fair and reasonable start. Get me underway at 850. Thank you, man. Welcome aboard at $850,000. Happy to travel in $20,000 rises, and I know you won't be deterred by that. It is a great opportunity and a great offering indeed. At $850,000, $20,000 rise entitles you entry into the bidding war here today, folks. At 850, first call, second, last chance in allowed, having to work alongside you then, man. Vendor bid at 870. Do we go 890 for you? At 890 we go. At $890,000, there it is, over here on the right-hand side with my starter bidder. Having to take us through the 900 threshold, if you will. Here's your chance now. Even take a 10 if it's going to help you then. At 890 000. First call now, are we in or out? Second time, third call for you to join us now. Ma'am, I'm just going to go once more on behalf of the seller at $900,000. Vendor bid, take me to 910 or 920. Go straight to 920, shall we? Be a good strategic move. 920 we go. At $920,000. Appreciate you working with me there, ma'am. Going to call it three more times. If I don't get any advance on 920, we'll pause and we'll give you the opportunity to keep talking with our seller. At 920 we go. First, second, last chance, in or outs. Bids with you, ma'am. Appreciate you bidding at 920. Great. Can you see if you can assist the lady, please? Alright, back we go, folks. 63A, Eaton Crescent. It takes a while, but we like to give people plenty of time to make the all-important decisions. I have amended bid now, so you can amend your bid for me, please, at $811,000. At $811,000, ma'am, as the owner of the property, your instructions to me are to sell with the highest bidder here today. On the market we go now at $811,000 it is. At 8 legs 11, buys the property right here, right now, for the one with better bid. I'll call it 3 times. The hammer's up. Don't let it come down and crush your Eaton Crescent dreams. First, second, last chance. It goes, it goes. Congratulations on to our sellers. Right, lucky last one for the day, folks, but we're still negotiating on Longwood Lane, so don't run away. We'll have a result for you as soon as we can on this one. In the meantime, presenting to you our final property for today on behalf of Joseph Goddard, working out of our Mount Maunganui office, is number 16 Tauranga Drive. Now, why was I going to call you Jason? You look nothing like Jason.
He's been called worse, right?
So have I. Just called it. Joseph Goddard, working out of our Mount office, doing a great job out there. Now, Joseph, you've got a contract that's ready to be signed to present to our sellers on this one. So if you're in the position of cash, folks, you better listen up because your opportunity is right here. Just have a look at here. Imagine yourself chilled out in this wonderful home here with a good book on a sunny winter's day here. It is a freehold estate and it is described as 224 square metres of land. Record of title 716537 describes all the legal aspects of it. 20 working days from today's date is your settlement date and such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. And changes to the channels list there, Joseph? No changes there? No changes at all. So you've got the stylish open plan living with the great flow to the outdoors there that you see there on the screen. And that's, it's just absolutely a beautiful sunny spot indeed. You've got the modern kitchen with the large bench space and the breakfast bar. Perfect, easy living here and easy for entertaining in this home as well. You've got it's near you, it's in that premium coast location as well. So an absolutely outstanding alternative to an apartment or retirement village for those that are just looking to downsize a little bit and free up your personal time to enjoy life. So in your hands, buyers, Cash interest, you need to disclose it right now because I'm only going to call it 3 times and close the auction so Joseph can continue working with our conditional buyer that's got the offer ready to go. First call, second, final opportunity, in or out. Auction's closed. Go ahead and get that offer signed there, Joseph, and get it presented to the vendor. We'll be back to you with an answer on Longwood Lane as soon as we can, folks. All right, back we go, folks. 8 Longwood Lane. Appreciate the time that you've taken. Important decisions. Man, can you just confirm you've amended your bid to $930,000, please?
Yeah,
$930,000, folks. Your instructions are I sell the lady in the back there. So, given the fact that the only other people that are here is staff at the moment. Congratulations, of course, to our sellers here. For those watching via the live stream, thanks for joining us, folks. It's been another great day in the Auction Group. We'll see you back next week.
Yeah.